Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of MagicReview.com, Day 8, January 2015. Today we're looking at Vernet's, and yes, it is pronounced Vernet, I checked, Vernet's Wrong Way. So this is it's a kids show prop, and basically what you get, it's a gag where you show the kids, it's supposedly a traffic sign, and you show them that, if it's pointing to the left, the cars are supposed to turn left, it's pointing to the right, they're supposed to turn right, and so forth. But as you're talking and gesturing and then you turn it over again, it now shows that it's left on that side and left on that side. And eventually you end up with a situation where it's pointing down, and then another situation where it's pointing up and so forth. And the whole time, though, when it's pointing the wrong way, you're oblivious to it. It's typical kid show stuff. And the kids are going, no, it's pointing to the right. And then you spin it around and look and like, no, see, it's pointing this way, whatever. Watch the demo, but you can't because you don't get the gist of it in there. But it's very typical stuff like you do with the hippity hop rabbits and that kind of stuff where you pretend like you don't know what's happening, so you're showing it on the left and then you show it on the right. And then again, for example, you as you spin it around, so I'm obviously repositioning here, and you show, look, it's on the left. And then you say it's on the right, and the kids are screaming, no, it's pointing to the left, it's pointing to the left. And then you go, no, this is right and this is left. Get the idea? Anyway, so if you're a children's show entertainer, I'm sure you got that. That's just the way the kids stuff goes. And the whole time you're talking about, you got to make sure you know what the arrows mean because you don't want to get busted by the police. You don't want to get a ticket or whatever. And then at the very end of it, this thing opens up, and it opens very quickly if you do it right. And if I were standing, I would have immediately put this right to my face. But it opens up to a police officer. And, of course, the kids go crazy when you do that. This thing's very well made. It's like this thick card stock. And it's got this kind of plastic sticker on it or whatever. It's very, very sturdy and well made. And it's a pretty good-sized prop, obviously. So the bottom line is, does the method work? Yeah, the method's stupid simple. And the DVD actually teaches you very well. It's only 9 minutes, but it teaches you very, very well how to properly position your hands to make it spin the right way without obviously positioning your hands. You do it through gestures and so forth, so it doesn't look like you're just merely repositioning. And I thought it was very well taught on how to handle it and how to manage the prop and everything. So it's very cool. The only problem I really have with this product is the DVD. It's not actually not a DVD. It's a download. And it's not a matter of just downloading the DVD itself or the video itself. You have to download a .rar file, and I can't remember what that stands for, but it's a compression software like a zip file, but it's RAR. And the only way to unzip an RAR file is to have an RAR extractor file, which not everybody has that. A lot of tech guys have it. I used to use it, but I don't care for that program as much as I prefer just the zip file software, which comes with Windows. So I had to go download that, and I'd forgotten that when you download it, you're actually downloading a trial version of the software, and you have to kind of jump through hoops to get the software, and it's annoying. It was a pain in the butt, and that was, it's a terrible customer service experience or customer experience when you have to go download software that you don't necessarily want to download. So that was a little bit of a pain, and the thing that's funny to me is the compressed file was 87.5 megabytes, I think, and then the actual file was 87.7 or something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but compressing it only shaved off 200 kilobytes. So they might as well just had you link directly to the video and download that. Even better, get a Vimeo account and just put it on Vimeo and put a password on it. Or you could even use YouTube Unlisted. They didn't even the file's not even password protected. Anybody can download it if they know the URL, which I won't be sharing with you because you didn't buy this yet necessarily. Anyway, so that was annoying to me. That's just bad customer experience. I would have preferred that they either just let you download the video directly or that you got to stream it somewhere. I mean, 87 megabytes for video is very small. These review videos I make are typically about 500 megabytes, just to give you a sense of how small that file is. So it's really, to me, not it wasn't worth the compression, the heartache that the customer had to go through. I was almost British there for a minute. I said through instead of through. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, long story short, the product is totally solid. It's an excellent product. If you're a children's entertainer, this would be a great addition to your act, I think. The method's simple. The ad copy is accurate. The product quality is good as far as this prop goes. Not so good as far as the pain in the butt it was to get the video. But the video was good. The only other thing about the video, and this is not a negative necessarily, but it's done in Spanish. With you can download the one that has English subtitles, but it's still done in Spanish. And so, you have a tendency, you're trying to read the closed captioning, and then you miss the action up above because you're looking down at the bottom of the screen. That can be an issue, and it can be annoying. But this particular video, it's very short, and for the most part, you can pretty much just watch what he's doing, and you won't have to worry about reading the subtitles. Because you can, the actions are pretty clear, and he's very deliberate and methodical about showing you how to do it. The only catch would be you kind of need to know the pattern. I mean, you're going to want to use your own pattern, but there are certain things about the pattern that you need to learn, and you can only get that from the text. So if you can't read English very well, or you don't speak Spanish very well, this might be a problem for you. Other than that, again, as long as your presentation is talking about knowing your traffic signs so that you don't get a ticket or get pulled over by a police officer, as long as you can squeeze that into your presentation, then the whole thing works, because of the kicker ending where the police officer comes out. So I think you'd be fine, even if you don't speak English well enough or you couldn't read the subtitles. Of course, if you speak French and you're watching this video, you probably have no clue what I'm saying, so I guess this only applies to my English-speaking readers and viewers out there. Anyway, totally rambling here, guys. Bottom line, I gave it 4 stars, don't say that's a gem. It's an excellent product, very well made, just a little bit of a pain in the butt to watch the video. So, take a moment to look below, like the video, subscribe to my channel while you're listening to Over the Mountain. Oh, yeah. This is not the original. Come on, let's get to the lyrics. There we go. You recognize that voice? That is Stryper doing a cover of the old Over the Mountain, which is, it's either Ozzy or Sabbath. And I know Ozzy was the lead singer of Sabbath, but I just can't remember when he did that. Did he do it on his solo, or did he do it with Sabbath? I don't remember. But Over the Mountain, there's a great album that it comes up once in a while in the random iTunes song here. And it's by Stryper, and it's called The Covering. And they covered some killer metal bands. They covered a couple of Sabbath tunes, I think. They covered Dio Sabbath, Black, Heaven and Hell. They covered The Covering, the Over the Mountain here. They covered some Kansas, Wayward Son, Judas Priest, on and on and on. It's a really, really good album. I think they did a Kiss tune in there. So it's a great album. If you like Stryper and you like a lot of the bands I just mentioned, I think you'll appreciate their take on these bands. They did Iron Maiden, The Trooper, their version of The Trooper's killer. Anyway, on and on. Check out The Covering by Stryper. That's it for today, folks. I will see you tomorrow. No. I'll see you today, because I'm about to do an unboxing video here in just a minute. So I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.